Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on, YouTube user? Thank you for the double shot already. We got Karen, we got Bartman, and Veronica. Thank you all for your donations. I appreciate that. Andrew, welcome to the stream. Effie, welcome as well. We got Kim as well. What's going on? Everybody is okay in Texas. We had a tornado. Well, no, a tornado didn't actually touch down. We had the warning anyway, so I had to run away from the warning. But nothing ever happened, so it was all good. We ended the stream and we went to bed. It was all good. All right. Anyway, oh crap! I just overwrote the question that I had in there. We got 8 donations, by the way, already. So let's find out. Will Noah ever bust a move? Okay, let's see. Make a move. Okay, will Noah ever make a move? So apparently, I think MW has a crush on someone named Noah. So I think LMC, I thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate that. Let me refresh it and get your donation up there. There we go. LC, there you go. I already got your question. You are in the queue. Thank you so much. Trod, thank you. Veronica, thank you for the double shot. Everybody, welcome tonight. The camera is way out of focus. I can already see that. Let me get the focus fixed because that is making my eyes hurt. Okay, there we go. Focus is now fixed. Okay. Last night, MW has a crush on Noah, I think. Anyway, will Noah ever make a move? Let's find out. HK, thank you for your donation. Oh man, you know, this is something where Noah is challenged and Noah continues to be challenged. Noah is not exactly the straight up, I'm going to come in, I'm going to be obvious, I'm going to be upfront, forward. It just doesn't seem like Noah. Noah seems a little bit pulled back. It doesn't seem like they're serious, like they're not very concentrated on what they need to be doing or where they need to be or even how they need to be proceeding. I don't think Noah really wants to do anything at this point. HK, thank you for the double shot tonight. But we just have this abandonment by just it feels like that Noah is just not doing anything. At some point, you have to make a choice. If you're going to continue to support Noah, if you're just going to sort of go on with your life with this point, you do have an 8 sort of over here. You have 2 traveling cards, a sort of a traveling feel of Noah's not doing what you need, not going where you want. Ultimately, how long are you going to wait for this to happen? Because we have 2 different sets of ideas, and I think that is going to be the problem, that we're just sort of in a different mode between you and Noah. It just doesn't look like something that they will. So overall, we're going to go with the thumbs down for Noah busting a move. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Coco, I see you though. Welcome. How you doing? Joanne, welcome to the stream. All right. The other donation we had over PayPal was Amber. Amber wanted to know, the specific, just ask whatever comes to mind. Okay, so general for Amber. Let's find out what kind of general things we got going on. A little bit of non-specific. If I'm being non-specific, I'm going to go with the thought. I mean, you know, we're going to start the however you pronounce that. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Okay, we're going to go with the thought because, I mean, you know, you didn't specify anything. We got to warm up the thought eventually. We might as well do it now. Reiki, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Cappy Ram, thank you for your donation. All right, so we just need a general. We just need a little bit of a general read here. Where we're going to go. How is it going to go? Maruta, I'm safe indeed. Everything is just fine. Everything is fine. We dodged the tornadoes. We gave them the slip. We hid, and the tornado went. No, there was actually no tornado. So anyway, it was just a big red blotches all over the screen. All right. So general. Man, this is something where you have some emotions that are in check. I think you're just not being emotional lately. You're not being passionate about a lot of things. You're not being emotional with people. I think you are pulling into sort of a withdrawn state here where you're just like, you know, I really don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with these other things. I'm just kind of going to pull back a little bit, see where the life takes me, and sort of find out what's going to happen from there. A little bit too cautious. Lisa, thank you for your donation. Just a little bit on the too cautious side, it seems like, up in here. And I say that that's not really doing you any good anymore. it does seem that you need to make some more connections, some vital communication, some vital connections. So open yourself up to change, to love, and to other things that are being experienced. I think you do need to open up, find where you want to be, find where you need to be, and definitely chase that pursuit as well. It does feel like that friends are sort of the foundation of sort of where you're at. Love is sort of iffy at best at times. You have times when you're just full of love, we have full of life and full of adventure, and then other times you just feel like everything is vacated and everything is empty. Myra, thank you for your donation. Overall, it feels like you just need to get back in touch with emotions, back in touch with reality, back in touch with what is important to you, what is passionate for you, and grasp that and move forward with that, because it feels like that is sort of a lost pursuit for you at the moment. And finding it, I think, is going to be critical for you sort of moving forward, definitely through here. It is about finding our emotions, finding where we need to be at, and then pursuing that, and, you know, ultimately being happier and being more content, being more stabilized with emotions. So I think that's where we're going, a big emotional sort of disconnect with that. Not a lot of things happening. We need to get some things moving on the emotional side, but that is just how I take it. That is how I take it. And that is sort of a little bit of a general thing there. It just feels like that emotions need to be more open. Emotions need to be more released. It feels like we're pulling back, pulling in a little bit too much, and it could be better for us overall to not do that any longer. Anyway, so there you go. There is LC. You are in the queue. We got a couple of people in front of you. Let's see. We got a career. We got a YouTube user. Triple shot. Yeah, triple shot. YouTube user triple shot tonight. There we go. We got Bartman in the queue somewhere, even though he doesn't show up. What's wrong with my thing? My thing is just completely took a crapper today. Okay, let me verify this is even right. Okay, we got Karen, we got YouTube user, Karen, YouTube user, we got Bartman, Veronica. Okay, I think we're caught up. I think we're good. I think we figured it out. Myra, thank you for your other donation. All right, so this is Karen, and Karen wants to know, will Abel fall in love with me? Uno mas? One more time for love. Is it possible? Could it be love, or is this just feeling? Is this the love that I have been searching for? Let's find out by using the golden wheel. It's been a minute since this thing's been on the table. We got 10,000 Amy decks. We're throwing those everywhere. Just we're having a party with those things. At this point, we're just literally having a party with these Amy decks. And we have neglected a few decks. We have neglected them, but it's time, my friends. It is time to get those out on the table and have some fun with all of that stuff. Okay, so you're looking at Abel. Is Abel able to go out with you? Well, no, fall in love with you one more time. One more time. Myra, thank you for your other donation. The Hierophant with a 3 of Cups, a 4 of Swords. I think Abel is able indeed. However, this is going to be a long wait. Like, I'm just saying, like past the middle of the year, like towards the end of the year, 3/4 into the year kind of thing. The problem is the Hierophant. The Hierophant just hurts here. The Hierophant says that we had something. We tried it. This was a love that was functional. It was beautiful. I had a great connection, but it just didn't work out. It's almost like it just sort of flaked out. We just weren't in there. We just weren't in that mode anymore, and everything just sort of crumbled down. The 4 of Swords says it is time to wait. It is time to search for somebody else for now. You're looking at falling in love maybe towards, later in the year, way later, maybe 3rd quarter kind of thing. But the 4 of Swords says there is a substantial delay in getting this done. So I'm just saying, it feels like that's where we're at in here. The 3 of Swords says maybe we're just better off friends at this point. We can still open the door, but I think we're going to open the door to either friends with benefits or just friends by itself. I do think that they want to come around for a little bit of action later, but the 5 of Cups says ultimately what you're looking for, that deep set, that thick, that beautiful love, it just isn't there right now. If you wait, I think it could be there a little bit later. If you want to do the friends with benefits, you can't open the door from that perspective as well. That's fully functional. Just a matter of what you want. But basically, be prepared to wait. And that is overall a thumbs up. Can we get the love balloons too? I mean, we need some love balloons. Got some love balloons. Oh, that's a love emoji. Where's the love balloons are there. We pressed the wrong button, my friends. Effie was indeed first. Effie was first up in here. Okay, now we got the YouTube 1, 2, triple shot. We got the YouTube user triple shot. Let's find out what's going on there. Myra, thank you for the triple shot. No, what is it? Quadruple? No, it's quadruple. And sextuple was 6. I forgot what 5 is. Quintuple. That was it. Quintuple. You got the job offer from TCS. That is fantastic. High Priest She-Wolf. Congratulations, TCS. I remember those. Anyway, YouTube user has the triple shot tonight. Let's find out what's going on. Repeat question, but a lot of organizational changes happening. Hey, you did get the tower. So I have to ask again. Manager J is back next week. Will it be under her or will it be moved to AK? Let's find out if you're going to be under J or AK. I mean, a throwdown? What do you think? Is it
Time for a tarot throwdown.
I can do a throwdown. Okay, we're going to go with J up here. And then we're going to go with AK down here. We need to know where we're going to move, how we're going to be, and what we are going to do at the end of the day. J is there and AK is... I think you're moving under AK. The reason I say that is because you have a movement card under J. You're asking if you're going to move. RR, thank you for your donation. But I'm just saying, you got moved from J. We are moving. There is a lot of shifting. This card is about gears shifting around, circles, pentacles shifting, moving, this unexpected, unexplained things. It's difficult to nail down exactly what is going on. Myra, thank you for your quintuple shot. Is Myra on a quintuple shot right now? Myra is on a sextuple shot. That sounds dirty, but no, that's actually the proper name for 6 donations. Myra, thank you for that. But anyway, yeah, you're going to be moving. You're going to be moving from J. Even on the J side, we have a movement card immediately. It says you're going to be moving because the organization that you're going to be in, the Hierophant, the ultimate power that you are going to have is AK. AK is going to be there. AK is not ready for you, but AK is going to be the new manager. So yeah, you will be moving. We'll be moving once more because you just have to. Why not? Me and N are civil. Well, N is civil with me for the first time in 6 years. What are the thoughts and feelings about our connection? Ooh, were they actually civil? Let's find out. I mean, if they're going to be civil, we'll go with a nice deck. We got the Tarot Tower behind us. By the way, if you're new, this is the Tarot Tower. It is 160 decks of fun. Actually, 150 decks. 150 decks now. We have reduced the numbers a little bit. Neve and Linda, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right, we are civil. What are their thoughts and feelings? What kind of playtime can we get with N? King of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. I mean, they're civil because they want a little. I mean, they want a little action. They want a little stability. They want a little of everything. And I think they're kind of looking at you, quite possibly, as somebody who could be this. So you are on the hook here. You got a King of Swords here. They are going to be a little bit of a demanding kind of individual. They need this. They need that. That's kind of rough a lot of times because you're like, why are you so demanding? Why can't you just accept me the way I am? Blah, 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 blah. And also, they like to sort of shop around as well. The Knight of Cups. Mr. Romance is going to be hard to pin down. Definitely going to be difficult. They want to shop around, but they want the illusion of long-term relationships. Seven of Wands, ultimately, they're hard to catch. I mean, ultimately, they're just hard to catch. The thoughts or feelings is they want some long-term relationship. They want something stable. They think you could possibly be it, but they're not willing to do the work, right? Because they're not willing to do the work. That's the problem. A lot of people want a lot of things. I want me a Tesla. Am I willing to do the work to get the Tesla? Probably not. So, Not something on my radar. But the Knight of Cups says they want the stable relationship, but they're not willing to do the work for a stable relationship. So you're just going to end up with them being a little bit of a flighty and a little bit of trying to keep it in their pants somewhat. It's just difficult sometimes, but at least they're civil. At least the lines are open, and that could be possible. What are the coworkers K and P thoughts about me? I feel hate. I've been working really hard, and people are starting to notice. I want to make sure I'm a misunderstanding. All right. What are the coworkers' feelings and thoughts about me? We can still use this one. I mean, this is a good deck. This is a very nice deck indeed. What can we have? What can we have going on here that the coworker's going to get you? Coworker's going to get the good news. The Four of Swords, Seven of Swords, and a Nine of Cups. They don't want to deal with you. They think you're okay. They think you're okay. They just don't want to deal with you. They don't want to spend a lot of time with you. They don't want to be best buddies with you. They just kind of want to be like, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. And then we'll move on with our life. Jasmine, thank you for your donation. The Four of Swords, right? I mean, I can take you or leave you. T-Rod, thank you for your second donation. The Four of Swords, I can take you or leave you. You're kind of nice. It's kind of cool, what have you. Seven of Swords, ultimately, I'd like you just to go away. I mean, I don't hate you. I like you in short bursts. So, like you in short bursts, you're fine. MW, thank you for your other donation. By the way, MW, I read your other reading at the very beginning of the stream. So, yeah, the Nine of Cups, ultimately, you can make friends out of these people. You just have to, not be in their face. Just don't be in their face. They want a little distance sometimes. They want to do their own thing. They kind of want to not really want to deal with you, basically. They just want to do their work and go home. I mean, that's the way it is. That is the way it is for the coworkers there. Bartman, what's going to happen when I get a Gypsy Witch Fortune Teller playing card deck? That is a long title. That is a long title indeed. MW, thank you for your double shot tonight. All right. And the last YouTube, that's easy for me to say. The last YouTube user reading for this particular triple shot is going to be with this deck, going back to our roots with the Wizards Tarot, because I love me some Wizards Tarot. Okay, Bartman, what is going to happen when I get this new deck? What kind of fancy things are we going to have happen? What kind of cool events can we get from this particular deck? Ooh, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. It's going to be one of your favorite decks. At the bottom line, this is going to be one of your favorite decks. You have a lot of cups over here. Jasmine, thank you for your other donation. You have the cups, and a cup. This is something that you resonate with emotionally. This is something that makes you happy. This is something where you're just like, ooh, I really like this deck. I think your intuition goes on turbocharge when you see this deck, when you have it in your hands, when you start using it. A lot of good stuff happens too there. The Two of Cups, it's a great match. It's a beautiful match. That is the fantastic part of this. You got a little bit of a Two of Cups, just a good match overall, having fun with it, having a lot of great things happening with there. Three of Cups, it becomes one of your best friends. So there, I'm just saying, Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance with a Queen of Cups. Very sort of an emotional attachment to this, I would dive deep into the meanings. I would read the book several times. I would use it a lot, and I would just really resonate with it because I think this is really powerful. That is solid cups. All the good cups, too. MW, thank you for your other donation. All right. We got Veronica coming in with the triple shot. We're going to skip around a little bit, so don't freak out. Don't freak out. If you think you have been skipped, you have not been skipped. I'm just skipping around because it's easy to do all three of one person at once. It's much easier to do that. Okay, so we're going to do Veronica. The first one is a little bit of a general read. Let's do some general. We can still use this. It's such a beautiful deck. I want to use it all. I want to use it all night. It's such a beautiful deck, but I can't. But I'll use it for the Veronica triple shot over here. The Empress, a 3, and a flipped 8 of Pentacles. It's time to stop working so hard. You've been working too hard. I think you've been putting too much effort in there. This is coming back to work smarter, not harder, definite feel with here. Once you flip that 8 of Pentacles, Pentacles. You need to stop working so hard on the efforts. You need to stop working so hard on that. It seems that you're trying to find something. You're searching. You're seeking. You're trying to find something, sort of the ultimate something or another. With that Three of Wands, I'm scanning around. I'm calling. I'm looking. I'm trying to find something. It's time to stop looking for that particular thing. I think once you stop looking, you give time for the world to manifest it, for the world to bring it into your life, into your existence. I think that's going to be the important part here. You definitely want to get that where you're not working so hard. Let the universe do it for you. Let the universe slide it in there, because the Empress says you deserve what you are looking for, and the universe will provide. It's just a matter of letting go, releasing a little bit, and allowing that to come on in and get to you on time. There we go. So that is a pretty good message for a generala. What is Jay the Leo feelings for me? I almost read that as Jay Leno. I was like, what? What is Jay the Leo? Maybe we get the Strength card. It hasn't been up so far. We got a Strength card, quite possible here. Can we get, oh, no, we get a Two of Swords. Jay doesn't really know what to make of you. I mean, the Page of Wands reversed. Jay's kind of holding back. Jay wants to see what you're going to do. So a little bit of confusion here. They're not really sure what to do with you. They're not really sure how to proceed with this. Page of Wands being reversed. I'm just going to kind of wait on Veronica to come around and see what, Veronica is going to do. Because I'm just confused right now what I should do, where I should go. The Page of Wands being reversed. I'm just not going to take any action right now because I'm just not sure of myself. I'm not sure how to sort of proceed with that. I think once you give them an indicator that it's good, bad, and different, what have you, you do get a Knight of Wands, right? Samantha, thank you for your donation. So you do get some activity. You do get some force. You do get some movement in there. It's just a matter of doing the first step, being the sort of that initial fiery action. Get a little bit of that Wands action in there. Then I think they'll kind of take it over from there. The Two of Swords just said there is a disconnection right now between you two. So the feelings are a little bit on hold here, trying to wait for your reaction. It's kind of your move in the chess game, as they say. So there we go. A little bit of your move in a chess game. Jones says, Samantha S. hello. Samantha S. hello indeed. All right, we got Veronica with the last read. What is Johnny the Taurus feelings for me? Ooh, a Taurus. Let's find out what kind of Taurus actions that we can have. We still have a lot of cards to go on here. Knight and a 5. A couple of fives. I mean, I'm just saying, you got a couple of 5s here. That's not usually the best thing for a particular individual if they have feelings for you, if what their thoughts for you or what have you. You got a 5 of Pentacles, basically just not willing to do much of anything with that. Knight of Pentacles are kind of holding on to what they have rather than sort of expanding or moving it out or what have you. And the 5 of Wands, this is a person that is conflicted with a variety of things. It could be another relationship. It could be things that they're doing, their emotions. So they're being pulled in different directions here. It's difficult to sort of get them to settle down and get them to focus definitely with that. Cappy Ram, thank you for your other donation. Overall, I would say just give up on this. If you have other options, I would give up on this one, right? It just looks like Johnny the Taurus is a little bit too out there, a little bit too much conflict, a little bit too much sort of a poorness, maybe even literally financial poorness with that. Knight of Pentacles says they're sort of trying to survive at this point. It just doesn't look clean. It just doesn't look clean. If you have other individuals, I would definitely chase those instead. At least that's what the cards say. Now, I did not skip any of y'all. Going back to T-Rod, we got the Gemini. Want to be with me? Romantically? Let's see, T-Ride. Let's see if you can get a little bit of a Gemini action up there. HK, you are next as well. So thank you all for your patience. We are skipping around a little bit tonight, but tonight we are using the very expensive, the outrageously expensive, where it's $100. November Aries, thank you for your generous donation. I mean, this thing was $100. This deck right here, and I'm not ever going to pay another that much money for this for a deck like this again in my lifetime. It looked great on the Kickstarter, but then I got it and it was damaged, and then I had to send it back. It's just a matter of I'd rather buy five $20 decks than one $100 deck. I think ultimately that's what we're talking about. I would just rather get some more mass market decks than these damn Kickstarters because they are outrageously expensive. But I did get on the Brandon Sanderson Kickstarter. I mean, $30 million Kickstarter, the highest that's ever been out there. Brandon Sanderson, I bought the audiobooks and the ebook. Okay. Because physical books are overrated. I'm just saying now. Anyway, I did back the Brandon Sanderson. I got the 4 audiobooks. I didn't get the loot cash. I just got the audiobooks and the ebooks. So it's a pretty decent price for all of that. I'm a big Brandon Sanderson fan. So yeah, it's a lot of money for a deck. This is not worth $100. I'm just saying this is not worth $100. The Wizard's Tarot looks better than this. That's a, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Paula, welcome to the stream. My goal in life is to back the Kickstarters and to show you what they look like so you don't waste money on them. So you can see that, I do not want to pay $100 for that damn thing. Or I don't want to pay $50 for that deck because I am going to fall on the sword for all of you. I'm here for you. I'm using all of your money to fall on the sword for all of you and buy all of the decks. And then I'll show you what they look like. And then you can determine if you like it or not instead of wasting your money. Right? Because I hate doing that. You're looking at a deck, you're like, ooh, I really want that deck. And then like the release day, you're like looking all over YouTube and nobody's showing the stupid deck. I hate that. I hate that. So I'm going to fall on the sword for all of you and buy them all and then show you all the decks that I got. Okay, and you can waste your money or not waste your money. So there you go. Okay, anyway, T-Rod doesn't care about that. T-Rod wants to know, Patrick and you. Okay, the first thing you want to know is Patrick want to be with me romantically. 6 of Ashes. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad at all. They're willing to cross that line. Definitely there. I think you have good emotions. I think you have good things going on with this individual. I mean, I think y'all could bed down. I mean, I don't think that that's going to be too bad of a deal. The 6 of Ashes is kind of interesting because this is supposed to be Lord of Victory, but it just looks like somebody's like fighting everybody and kicking their butt or preaching to them or something. I don't know what's going on here. It's weird. Lena, thank you for your donation. But then you have a 4 of Stones, walking that line, crossing that emotional barrier, crossing that line, and the moon being there, being sort of a blood moon, but it's also getting all of that passion in and all the good stuff in. So I think
music to make love to.
I think they'd hit it. I think they'd hit it, T-Rod. That's what I'm saying. T-Rod also wanted to know if Patrick and I go on a date next month. Well, I mean, I just said they'd hit it. Why not? Why can't Patrick? And you could bring SpongeBob as well. If you get Patrick, you need to bring SpongeBob on the date. SpongeBob does have square pants. You may have to go on the date underwater to their little burger place. But I am just saying Patrick would be a good date. Patrick would be a fantastic date. Okay, let's see. Well, Patrick and I go on a date next month. 8 of Ashes, it is about the movement. It is about flying across and getting the movement done. We already saw they're willing to cross the line. They get all of that thing happening. The Knight, you're talking about a little bit more of a fiery action here. I think that's what you want. And the Sun. And the sun, just like Superman, I think that they get their power from the sun. So I think the sun is going to be very good indeed for both of y'all. So get out in the sun and go outdoors when you have the date. That is my bottom line advice. Overall, I think it's time to get a little fiery action in their pants. And the T-Rod, I mean, you got to go out with Patrick and hit it or quit it. You got to figure out what is going to happen with Patrick. Okay. Oh man, let's see. We're skipping everywhere tonight. HK is finally here. It's been we're skipping literally all around the place. So luckily, I have a program that helps me keep track of all of this stuff. We got 2 HKs. The first one, will me and Austin reconcile? Can we have one more chance. If I'm going to give you one more chance, we're going to get it with this deck here. It has been neglected too, my friends. It has been too neglected up in here, the slow tarot. It doesn't mean you have to read slowly with it. This is the only deck that you can buy at an art gallery, which is weird. So, okay. I mean, normally I don't go to art galleries for my tarot decks, but you can go to an art gallery for the slow tarot. That's the only place you can get it unless you get it aftermarket. Okay. Now, will me and Austin be able to reconcile? Man, that Two of Coins, it is up in the air, isn't it? It is a flip of a coin over here. That Seven of Coin, there is some cheating. There are some cheating things going to happen over here. You know who has time for cheating? Nobody.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
So you have a little bit of a cheat going over here, a little bit of hard decisions to make with this. Temperance says we need a mediator at this point. We need a mediator, somebody who's going to be able to get in between, somebody who's able to sort of, give us a third-party perspective in this. I think if you get a good, fair, balanced third-party perspective, I think you can pretty much get this back together again. I think both of y'all just combined, though, no. I think you need help. I think you need some intervention, either going to counseling or having somebody sort of intervene and kind of work out the problems. Because it feels like if we don't work out the problems, we're not going to be able to make this work. Overall, if you try it by yourselves, no, because you do have a little bit of a cheating aspect that is coming. Julie, thank you for your donation. The Two of Coins does say this is a tough decision because some part of you wants to, another big part of you does not want to. So it feels like we need a third-party help at this point in order to make that happen, if it can happen. But by yourself, looks challenging. Now, does AP want to get back together with me? Let's find out. If AP, it didn't look that good for the other one, but maybe AP has, Allstate is emailing me. Okay. I don't want their insurance. I did get Geico did email me and they said, hey, we saw a storm last night. Do you need insurance? I'm like, that's a pretty good database, whatever they got going over there. For Geico to actually email me and ask if I need insurance, because there was supposed to be hail, but it didn't come this year. So that was a good thing. Anyway, does AP want to get back together with me? This one looks like a pretty good thumbs up. This one looks pretty clean. There's not a lot of complexity to this, right? You do have a Two of Cups here. I do think they want to get back together with you. This is something where, do you want to get back together with them? I think that's the big question. Do you really want to get back together with them? Almost like we have hands tied behind our back here. I think what's going to happen is if you do try to get back together with this person, you're going to have another love interest in mind or in this. Your relationships, it seems, come as sort of bursts. So you'll have multiple opportunities, and then sometimes you have no opportunities for a long period of time. It's almost like the Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. It feels like a lot of times when you're really focused on somebody, focused on something else gets in the way, or somebody else gets in the way with this. Overall, I think it's a high possibility, though. The Two of Cups says definitely work it out, focus it, and I think that you can get it done. The Two of Cups does kind of override the negative Lord of Defeat as well, in my opinion. Anyway, Turu, what are some blessings that are coming to my way? Well, you're next. Is that a blessing? Probably not. But we need a new tarot deck for Turu. Is that Turu? Am I butchering that pretty badly? Because we're going to use the super duper Linares version 2. By the way, I know you can't read this. The super, I actually wrote them and said, hey, can you make a logo that I can show on the stream? Because I can't show it. I can't show this logo on the stream because you can't read it. You can't read it. Anyway, room to move around will be a good thing. It will be indeed. NS, thank you for your donation tonight. Lauren, you are still coming up. You are still coming up. You were after Turu or Turu. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I can do your reading though. That's what I'm saying. Give me some blessings. Throw down a blessing. Throw down over here. The Chariot. Oh man, movement is not a problem. Your freedom of movement is so powerful here. Your freedom to do anything that you want. You're in a unique position. You're in a very unique position where you have power. You have the ability to do almost whatever you want in some respects, right? I have the Chariot. I have this freedom, this open land, this open perspective of here. And I'm able to do almost anything that I want here. So, I mean, this is going to be pretty powerful for you. I think you're in that mode where you can just do it all, but it's not going to last. It's not going to last. The problem is your time and your energy. I think you can do anything, but the time and the energy is there. Person is sort of in a wheelchair here. They're sort of limited to how far they can move, even though they have the freedom, but that is going to be the big part here. So there you go. The Chariot, the freedom, the aspect is going to be very important for you as far as a blessing is concerned. I do think that you're running into some obstacles. You do need to sort of push through the obstacles. If you have something that's failing, if you have something that's not working, if you have something that's not 100%, then you're just going to have to kind of go forth and push through. And that's going to be difficult. That is going to be difficult. Yeah, the next one is a Cappy. You're after the PayPal. The Lauren donated before you. So I got to weave in the PayPal. Anyway, but yeah, this is something where you have to push through obstacles, and it sucks. Obstacles get in your way. Obstacles throw themselves in front of you, and pushing through just sucks. You're going to have to do it anyway. I would not give up. I would just push through and make it happen. That's going to be a good thing, because once you get through that, it does enhance the freedom as well. Now, you're getting some things that you don't want here as well emotionally. It feels like you're getting sort of opportunities that aren't optimal. You have some things that you really wish you would have, but it's just not there. I think that's going to continue on and be sort of a challenge for the other two good things, but those aren't the blessings that are coming your way with this. Now, we do have a PayPal of Lauren wants to know reconciliation of something with the Cancer. Let's find out. Okay, we got L. L wants reconcile with Cancer. Let's find out if we can reconcile with that old Cancer. And C, we do need a Cancer emote. We need a Cancer and a Scorpio emote. I mean, we need two of those. I need to go hunt those down. That's something I need to do. But man, I am so lazy lately. Okay, anyway, can we reconcile with the Cancer? Is it possible? Is it a thing we can do? And that says yes. We have a lot of good cards here. Let's take a look at them. The Moon and the World, a couple of majors sandwiching a little bit of a 3. The Cancer has been looking at you to reconcile. I think they have been looking at this opportunity. They have been sort of looking at, hey, they've been asking the same question. I don't think that they've, been coming to Tarot Oracle because I would have remembered it, but they have not. But yeah, the Moon, it is time to reconcile. This is something that they want. The Moon is a connection. The Moon is also moving from a place of water into a land, making a longer journey. The longer journey to reconciliation is going to be possible. There seems to be some distance that needs to be covered here, especially with the water and whatnot, but the reconciliation still is agreeable as well. I think they've been thinking about this, right? You have the 3. They're looking out on the shifts. They're looking out. They're seeing things. They're seeing opportunities here, and this is important to them. They have been thinking about it, and you have been on their mind. No problem at all. The World overall is a great reconciliation card. Overall, I'm just going to say a thumbs up. I like that. I like that a lot because it will be a reconciliation opportunity. The World kind of says whatever we need is going to be there. So I think you got a lot of good stuff here, and I would definitely go with it. Love apples, and welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Lisa, welcome. How are you doing? Lisa, I do not see you on the donation list. Let's see. General reading for work from NS. That's not you. That's not you. That's not you. That's not you. Lisa, I do not see you on the donation list. So no, you are not in the queue. Cappy is finally here. Is G gonna text me? And when are they gonna text me? Because we need to know these things. We need to find out what's going on, G. And then we're gonna skip to Cappy's other reading, which is any future with a Cancer as well. Y'all Cancers are hot tonight. Y'all Cancers are on fire tonight. There's a lot of people chasing the Cancers. We need to have relationships with a little bit of the Cancer sign. I mean, Cancer is family oriented. I mean, they probably be like, sure, open myself up to some good opportunities up in there. I will open it up there. Anyway, Cappy, is G texting me one more time? Are they going to give up? Are they not going to do it? I don't know. Let's find out. And by the way, Northern Animal Tarot version 2, given to me by Christina, if Christina's watching. So, Lisa donated $4.99 earlier. Maybe you did? Let me look. Maybe I screwed something up, Lisa. I mean, that is quite possible that I did screw something up. Let's see. We have Veronica. We got Turu. We got Cappy. We got Lisa. Veronica, Turu, Cappy, and Lisa. You actually after Cappy. So yes, you are there. Sorry about that, Lisa. I got my program is, there you are, Lisa Lou. Can you tell me what cards say about my relationship right now? I got you. You are there. We found Lisa. Let's do it. We found Lisa. Yes. All right, so we're going to do a double shot of Cappy, then we're going to go for Lisa, and then we should be looking good. So we're good. Anyway, my organizational skills are not as good as they used to be. Apparently, sometimes one of those nice little Shay, thank you for your donation. We do have 43 donations already, and we have been live for about 45 minutes. So we have one donation every 60 seconds. It gets confusing sometimes. Lisa, I'm sorry. Anyway, now we're organized though. We got a double Cappy. We're hitting up Lisa, and then we're moving forward. Okay. Anyway, Cappy, is G going to text me again? Are they going to do it, and when? I think they're going to text you in late April. Yes, they're going to text you in late April. You have a little bit of a distance, a little bit of a slow roll as it goes. The Hierophant says this is something important for them. They need to make this communication, but it's about not making a decision. They've thought about it, but they just haven't done it because they just don't want to make that decision. They don't want to cross that line. They don't want to open that door. And I think they changed their mind at the end of April here. You do have a little bit between a 2 and a 6 with a 5 mixed. I'm going with a 4 overall. End of April, leaning towards the 5. I like it. So like a late April, maybe early May, more like a late April. Starseed, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I think they will. And I think it will be late April. Cappy, they will be texting you. Uno mas opportunity for that text. And the other Cappy donation. Any future for me in the Cancer? The Cancers are hot tonight. KD, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Cancers are hot tonight. If you're a Cancer, there's some people chasing you. I mean, there are some people that are interested in some love making. So, I mean, if you're a Cancer, I mean, have a good time with that. All right. Anyway, any future with a Cancer and me? All right. We got somebody texting you late April, but in the meantime, can we hit it up with the Cancer? I'm going to go with no. That looks terrible, and more terrible. We're going to go with the thumbs down on that one. No heart balloons for you on this one. This looks pretty terrible. I'm just saying the future looks dim. We got a dim 8 of Cups. Give it up and move on already. And another dim 5 of Cups where the challenges just sort of are there. They're not able to get moved around. We're not able to escape them. We try to escape, but we just can't escape the overall reality that the Cancer in you may not be possible. But even at the beginning, we're warming up with a Page of Cups like, you really want that? No, right. But Juicy Peach is here. And Boo Boo's not even here to enjoy the Juicy Peach experience. experience. Juicy Peach, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, as always. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Now it's Lisa's turn. My organizational skills are coming back to me. Slowly but surely, Lisa, my organizational skills are coming back. Can you tell me what the cards say about my love, my relationship, my passion right now? Is this something that works? Is this something that's functional? We are going to use this deck right here, otherwise known as the Modern Love Tarot. I love it. I love it. I love me some Modern Love. Juicy Peach, thank you for your other donation. If you don't know, Juicy Peach is by far the most popular donator that we have on stream. Even more popular than YouTube user. I know it's not possible. I know it doesn't seem possible, but Juicy Peach is even more known than YouTube user. Okay. Oh man, can you tell me about the love cards right now? Julie, thank you for your other donation. We are sneaking up on 50 donations. Thank you all for all your generous donations tonight. NS, you're still in the queue, I promise you. All right. Anyway, okay, cards say about my relationship right now. The cards say that the relationship is a massive good use of your time, energy, and resources. The lovers ending it up kind of says the whole thing. The lovers, you really can't just knock the lovers off that throne. It's very difficult. Is it going to be perfect? No, but the fact that we have the star here as well. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to go on a limb right here. I'm going to call this person your emotional soulmate. Link in the description for what is an emotional soulmate, by the way. The star with the lovers, okay, usually wouldn't point me in that direction. But the fact that it is a relationship right now, the fact that it is there, the fact that it is very sort of prevalent with that. The Seven of Wands says we do have a disconnect as far as the details go, which is part of being a soulmate, part of being an emotional soulmate. The details, the logistics is sort of challenging sometimes. You do have a little bit of a Seven of Wands being like, not this, not that. But the emotional component is there. The emotional component is rock solid strong. And the Nine of Wands, it says we're ready to go forth, go into the next stage here. So Lisa, you waited, and you got the best reading of the night. Because I rarely say anybody is a soulmate, but I'm throwing it down. When was the last time I said soulmate? Wasn't it like 3-4 months ago? Anyway, I'm throwing it down. Emotional soulmate. Link in the description for what an emotional soulmate is. Because there are some rules and interesting sort of perspectives on, at least my perspectives on emotional soulmates. Link in the description for getting that done. Anyway, so you waited all that time and it turned out okay. We got Myra had 10 million donations. Let's go with Myra and get Myra's donations all in a row. We have, I think, 7. We have 7. We got 6, 7. We got a lot. Let's go with Myra right now and get Myra's readings out the door. So there we go. Oh, we need a good deck. Myra, knock it all out at once. That's going to be my deck over here because you know that my deck is still available. Link in the description. Thank all of you. I had like 4 orders last night. Thank all of you for ordering my deck while the tornado was wandering around. KD, there was no actual tornado. Good news. No tornado. No tornado. We had a warning, but no tornado touched down. So that's a good news overall. Myra, speaking of good news, let's get you a general reading for this. The Chariot with a 2 of Swords. Why can't we do the things we need to do? You need to be moving. You need to get moving. You need to be sort of mobile, a little more mobile with that. Boo Boo, you're in time for 2 Juicy Peach readings. Boo Boo, we're waiting on you. We're waiting on you. We called your name and you arrived. No, I did not text her. Anyway, okay. You do have a couple of good things here. One is focusing on moving. You're not moving. You're sort of star-crossed from moving. You're not getting the movement that you need. You're not getting the action that you need. And I think that is something that has been bothering you because we got a 7 of Wands. This is something where you need to set yourself free, right? No concern, no worry. boundaries. You need to sort of set yourself free a little bit and get moving on some things. So basically, remove the restrictions. You don't have to be defensive. You don't have to be concerned. You don't have to micromanage, looking into too much detail as it goes. Just sort of go with the flow, ride the wave. I think that's going to be big for you. The Chariot and the Two of Swords. You may not know what's around the corner. You may not be ready for what's around the corner, but you need to interface with it. You need to accept it and go forth and get that challenge out there anyway. All right. After Myra, we got NS. When will the Scorpio and I meet again? Let's see. Gene is hosting Love Apples. Gene, thank you so much for hosting Love Apples. I appreciate that. Love Apples? Let me know what kind of apple. We got apples and peaches tonight. Let me know what kind of apple question you got. Anyway, when will Scorpio meet again? Oh, August. I think August you will be meeting the Scorpio again early, like first week of August kind of thing. You got a Two of Wands. This is something that's in your control. This is something you can do, not something that's out of your control. It is definitely in your control. It feels like you just need the opportunity to be opened up, the door to open. You can meet them again. You want an exact time. You're going to meet the Scorpio in August. I would say the first week of August. General love reading for 20. We got love reading, summer, and career. All right. So we got a general love reading for 2022. Let's see what's going on. MB, welcome to the stream. How you doing? What kind of love can we get? Knight of Wands and a Nine of Swords. Man, I think you've had a rough time with some air signs, quite honestly. I think you like air signs, though. You're going to have more air signs coming in. You've had rough signs with air signs. You're going to meet more air signs. Nine of Swords. I'm not sure what kind of things I can do with an air sign, but hey, you're going to be sort of thrown into the mix, thrown into the blender, as they say, with the air sign. The Nine of Swords is kind of interesting. It does say that you're going to have some premonition dreams before you meet somebody. You're going to have some premonition dreams. I think this goes for the next two relationships or the next two kind of things that you have going on. So you have a premonition dream. I think within a couple of weeks after that, you end up meeting someone. So you have sort of a link to your dreams as far as meeting other people in love. MB, thank you for your donation. Knight of Wands being reversed. You can't do them all. You can't do them all. When you have a dream, if you are defensive about it, if you are sort of hesitant about it, you can kind of ruin the opportunity. So be open, be available as far as love goes. And I think that will bring in what you need sometimes with the things. General summer and then general career. And then we got the Scorpio and reconciliation. Did I already mark that one off? We got a lot. We got a lot. All right, let's go. Cash App. I don't have Cash App. I'm not a Cash App kind of guy. Anyway, that is it. That is it. Anyway, general summer reading. Oh my, look at these sunny cards. It's time to get out and get going. It is definitely there. It is kind of getting out and getting going with this. General summer reading. Something about your career, something about your job, something about the people in your life. You definitely have to return to a situation you thought was done, thought was completed. Almost like you're returning to a job or a job opening needs you back or somebody needs you back with that. The Fool says take the adventure. Just take the adventure and definitely research it. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Don't jump into a job. Don't jump into anything during the summer. But I do think that you get a job offer that you can come back to. It will be beneficial for you. Taking the adventure, taking the opportunity, at least researching it, looking at it seriously, will do you quite well indeed. Patricia, thank you for your donation. We are up to, what are we up to? We are up to 51 donations tonight. Okay, we got a general career. I just kind of gave you a sneak preview of the career. You'd have a new job opportunity coming up during the summer. The summer is a big hiring boom. General career. It is about wants. It is about making sure all of your stuff is updated out there on the internet. Make sure your Indeed profile, make sure your LinkedIn profile is updated. Time to get the resume sorted out and get things done. Five of Wands, it is going to be a little bit competitive in the career section right now. It's going to be a little bit more competitive because we do have people searching for jobs, higher paying jobs. Inflation's up. Four of Wands says finding the home job is going to be important to you. Find something that's comfortable for you rather than something that just gives you a paycheck. I think that is going to be your main focus on the career. And again, you do have a job opening in the summer you could make. Myra's last reading. How will Scorpio and I reconcile? I assume how? Okay, we can get some details about how we reconcile. You just, sort of get back together. You reconcile with a lot of fun stuff. Justice. How? You're going to have to come to terms. You can't have it your own way. You're going to have to come to mediation terms here. Justice says we're going to have to meet in the middle. Definitely something that we can't just both have our own way, both be selfish about stuff, both have rules and both try to implement the rules on each other. I don't think just that works overall. We have to meet in the middle. That's the reconciliation possibility. And the King of Wands, we both have to be willing to reconcile. We can't play a game where one person wants to reconcile, then the other person doesn't want to reconcile. We're like, I have power over you because you want to reconcile with it. So in other words, you want to meet in the middle and you both want to have a furiously excited motivation for reconciliation. King of Wands, we need a little bit of that fiery action from everybody. A little fire from both ends. Well, that sounds bad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean with that. Now it's time for, let's see. We got Jasmine is coming up, but not now. We have Jasmine with a double shot. By the way, we have 51 readings. So, if you're in the queue, it'll be a while. MW is after it's after Jasmine. Then we got Samantha. Then we got Cappy. We already did Cappy. We got November. We got Lean. So there you are in the queue. I'd show you the queue, but it's quite long. Okay. We need NS wants to know something. They want to know general reading for work. Thank you, by the way. You're quite welcome. General for work. Let's find out what kind of general action we can get for work. What kind of things? Blue Bumbleberry Hollows. I almost said Blueberry Hollows. Bumbleberry Hollows. It's real. They're real and they're spectacular. It is the Bumbleberry Hollows indeed. Let's find out. NS. A little bit of a general for work. What kind of work situation you got going on over there? Hopefully it's good. Let's see what the Bumbleberry says about this. Got a Knight of Swords, a Page of Pentacles, Strength, and the King of Pentacles. You're getting a raise. I mean, the good news, you're getting a raise. So that's one good piece of the puzzle. So I mean, RR, you are in the queue. RR, my friend, you are in the queue. You are, you're two away. You're two away. Knight of Swords sort of indicates do what you're doing for work. You're being enjoyed. Sounds bad. You're liked up there. People like you. People support you. People are on your side with a little bit of the Knight of Swords. Just keep going in. Keep a steady pace. It's all about don't let the easy stuff mess you up, right? Don't let the easy stuff mess you up. So training, basics, things that work that are super easy, very simple. Let those be your focus. Knight of Swords, knock out the easy stuff first and let the more difficult stuff go forth. Page of Pentacles into King of Pentacles. Your money supply is increasing at work. I think you're getting a raise. Strength says don't be too patient. Don't be too patient. Don't put up with BS. If you can find a way around some of the BS, then do that. Don't be so patient that you're just putting up with BS. Find a better way. Find an optimal way. Work smarter, not harder at that. Strength says don't be patient. Be impatient and find ways to optimize what you're doing, because that is going to be a focus for you. Optimization, getting things done, working better, and finding ways to optimize the system, optimize the processes. I think people will appreciate that in you as well. Anyway, we got MW coming in with the triple shot, and then we got let's see, we did Jasmine. We got Jasmine first, then we got MW triple shot. We got Samantha, then Cappy. Okay. Well, no, we did Cappy already. We got Samantha. Skipping around is killing me. Let's see. We got, where are you, RR? RR, I see you. Okay, RR, you're actually next. Well, D's current feelings for me. Then we got the MW triple shot, the Jasmine double shot. Then we're going to move on from that. We're going to keep using the Bumbleberry Hollows. D's current feelings for me. What kind of things do they like? What kind of things do they not like about me? Queen of Cups and High Priestess. Their feelings really haven't changed. You have pretty steady feelings with D. I don't think their feelings have changed over the time. The Queen of Cups says your feelings have changed, though. You do have feelings for this individual. You do have. I think they're getting more and more and more powerful as it goes along. It feels weird, even though maybe we don't have a connection, even though maybe we are at a distance and whatnot. It feels like your feelings are getting more powerful and getting more focused. I think that is for a reason. I think D is coming around. I think as D is going to be there eventually. It's just a matter of waiting a long time. I don't think this is anything that's going to be, very quickly amassed with any stretch of the imagination. High Priestess says that the feelings get better. As more your feelings get better, their feelings sort of come about, and you get more of an opportunity here with D. So there you go. It may be a long D, or maybe a long process to get back with the D, but when they come, they come. You know, the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, they will be coming back around. Anyway, let's see what else is going on. For reading. Yeah, there you go. Oh, man. Woo, working tonight. By the way, if you like me working like this, hit that like and sub. I just made a video. I'm going to make another video on the sales that are coming out. What is good, what is bad, saving you money, saving you time. So you don't have to go search down everything with all of these sales. So we got the news, we got sales, we got all sorts of good stuff in here. If you like what you see, if you like this channel with 2,100 freaking donate or 2,100 videos, then you can just keep doing it. Just keep, hit that like and sub. I appreciate that. We did Myra. We have not done Jasmine. We need to do Jasmine, then we're going to do MW triple shot. So Jasmine double shot, MW triple shot. Let's go. Where are you in the queue? Or what's the list? You're after the Jasmine double shot. We got a Jasmine double shot. Then we have a MW triple shot. So let's change our decks to the fresh, the new, the stylish, the hip Wonder World Tarot right now and see if K is involved with somebody else. Are they cheating? Oh my, that is not good at all.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Let's see, are they cheating? Are they cheating? Ain't nobody like a cheater. I can tell you that. By the way, Samantha, you're after the triple, double shot, etc., etc. So you're in the queue, Samantha. I did not forget about you. You're in there. You're in there. Anyway, Jasmine. Patch. Okay. Is Kay romantically involved with somebody else? No, I don't see it. I don't see indications. I don't see a 3 of Cups, maybe a Judgment card, maybe sneaking around with 7 of Swords. I don't see anything like that. We got a 4 of Wands. They have a happy home, happy family. They like being with you. They like being supporting you. Page of Swords. They're really not in the mood. They don't really have the time, energy, or anything else to sort of be involved with 20 relationships. Temperance card says they need to balance out this relationship. They have a hard enough time with you. They have to... one relationship is a lot. 2 relationships, oh my God. You better not have a job, hobbies, or anything else if you try that crap out. I'm just saying, I don't see it. We're going to go with a thumbs down, a nice, clean, no cheat read, and find out what K feels about W. Does K like W? Was K kick W out of bed? Let's find out. What's Kay doing over there with W? What is happening in that kind of realm here? We do have an 8 of Cups, a King of Wands, and the Tower. Not good feelings. Not good. This doesn't look good. You got a little bit of an 8 of Cups and abandonment. It feels like they've given up. Even if they're still there, they're just kind of like, yeah, whatever. They've given up a lot of aspects. They've given up a lot of hope with this. An 8 of Cups and a Tower at this. I think the whole thing's kind of crumbling down. Something that's not going to be there in a couple of months. Way it goes. You just have to kind of put up with it. Not something that's going to be prevalent in a couple of months. I say it just kind of going downhill. Kind of going downhill. So feelings just don't look very rock solid at all for that. We got a rock solid MW triple shot, though. There we go. Things are getting better. Noah and I communicate. Let's find out all of this stuff. Love life reading. Let's get the raw love out here. Let's get, well, that sounds bad. Let's get the unfiltered, censored love there. Page of Cups, 9 of Cups, and a 4 of Coins. This is something where you got to sort of get out. You got to sort of get out there with love. You got to get out there and make the stand, make things happen. 9 of Cups says you have opportunities out there that have been missed. You just have people that have been flirting with you, people that have been looking at you, people that have been smiling at you, that you have missed opportunities, and you need to go back and get some of those done. 9 of Cups, all the cups lined up. They sort of like a 7 of Cups sort of feel in here. Time to take advantage of some of those, take a pick of some of those, and sort of interact with more people and get your options open there. Page of Cups says love is difficult for you right now. It feels like you feel a little bit unstable, you feel a little bit down, and you're ready to get some other stuff done. Page of Cups says it's a matter of meeting the person that will lift your spirits. I think having somebody to talk to, having somebody to sort of share emotions with, like in this Page of Cups, is going to do you very good indeed. 4 of Coins. It just says work on ourselves first. Get ourselves there, right? Get ourselves there, get ourselves settled, and make it happen. I think that's going to be one of the big factors here. So, yeah. All right. I want to buy your deck, but they said they don't deliver to Canada. Cairo, email me. My email is down there. I will work out a system where you can buy it, and I will ship it directly to you. All right. H-Town Gil, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. The MW second. Next couple of months, will things get a little bit better? Let's see if things can improve, if things are going to get on the upslide with that. Got a King of Coins and an Ace of Coins. You got more stability. I mean, you do have a King of Coins, as the stability is going to be there much more in the next few months than right now. So if you're looking for stability, I think that is on the menu. You have an Ace of Coins. It is kind of a thing where you are going to take some risks in order to get the stability. You're going to have to do some new projects, do some new things, do some new interesting sort of pursuits, interesting sort of movements in order to get it done. Ace of Coins says we can't just sit back and get the stability that we need. It is headed our way, but it is a matter of going out and searching for at least some of it. So it does look like things are getting better. And last one, will Noah and I ever communicate? At least. So we had a difficult reading with Noah. Let's find out if we can communicate. Simple yes or no question with that. 5 of Coins and the 3 of Wands. I mean, you'll have like a surface level quick communication, but nothing deep, nothing extremely good, nothing solid. No, I think it's going to be difficult to get Noah in that. The 3 of Wands, we're scanning. We would like to get some action here, but the 5 of Coins just says that it's just very difficult. It's a long road. It's difficult. Not going to be something that's going to be easy at all. So if you're willing to take the challenge, sure, but it'll be very sort of a surface level communication, right? Nothing super deep, nothing cups kind of thing with that. So anyway, that is the triple shot reading for that. Now we got Samantha waited a year, and Samantha's finally up. Samantha, you're here. All right. We're ending soon, by the way. This is a lot of readings. we got 55 readings to do. 55 readings. All right. Anyway, Samantha wants to know something. What does Samantha want to know? Alyssa's current feelings regarding our connection. We can use everyone's favorite deck right now, which is the Tarot of Oppositions for the next few readings. We got so many readings, I'm not really reaching for new decks. I'm just kind of powering through. Lachey, you did not get skipped. Lachey, you are 3 away. Lachey, you're 3 away. I would show you the queue, but it's so long that you would not even appear on it. But trust me, I run the show. You are 3 away. All right. After a decade, Samantha is up. Samantha, Alyssa's current feelings regarding our connection. Queen of Swords. Damn, you get a lot of Queen of Swords for Samantha. Let's give it up. Samantha, admit it now. You get the Queen of Swords a lot for Alyssa. If I rewound, Patricia, you are 10 away, but you are on the list, Patricia. If you donated, you're going to get a reading tonight. The last reading of the night is H-Town Gill. The rest of y'all will get a reading tonight. I think I freaked everybody out with it coming soon. So we got a bunch of people up here. We got Lachey, Peaches, some Julie, Jean, MB, Patricia, and finally H-Town Gill. Y'all are still in the queue. All right. Alyssa's got, you give the Queen of Swords a lot. You do. 8 of Wands. Reversed. It's not time to make any movement on this thing. It just ain't, you know? It just ain't. 7 of Wands. It just, yeah, I mean, this is something you got to go with the flow with this. So you just have to go with the flow. Current feelings are the same as always. They're really wild. They're really weird. They're just, you know, the way they're going to be a little bit commanding. They're going to be a little bit kind of up in your face. The Queen of Swords is a very up in your face kind of thing, right? Up in your face kind of thing. Bitter is a Queen of Swords. 8 of Wands. I would not accept this invitation. I mean, I would just not accept their invitation. 8 of Wands, the movement card being reversed. I would not go forth with that one. I would just not do it. The 7 of Wands, I wouldn't be defensive about it, but I would avoid it. I'd dodge it, you know, be like, oh, cool. No, thanks. But I wouldn't be defensive about it. Like, don't put up a big wall. So this is something that you've been asking their feelings, and maybe this is something you want to get involved in. But I'm just saying, they're going to have complete command and control over this. They're going to have a lot of demands. And the 8 of Wands says that, you know, there's going to be a lot of interesting movement in regard to that. So you're going to have to do that. Lena did not skip you. If you think you have been skipped, you have not been skipped. I have in my possession the most powerful application in the history of mankind. It is one that I wrote. It is one that I wrote. What the hell? It is one that I wrote. Let me show you. I will show you the application that I wrote, my friends. I will show you what it looks like. It looks like that. And all y'all are on the list. Okay, so let me show you the list right now. We were on Samantha. Now we're doing Cappy Ram. See, when I click you, it goes straight to you. We got Cappy, November, Lena, Julie, Lachey double shot, Juicy Peach double shot, Julie the double shot, Jean, host and Love Apples, MB, Patricia, and H-Town Gill. I've not skipped anyone. I know exactly when you donated. I know exactly what you donated. I know exactly everything that you have said in the entire chat. I can even see where Lena said you skipped me because I log it all in this application. I log it all in this application. Lena, in fact, let me move you to a special tab called Saved. Saved is something where I'm reminded that I need to do this. This is something very important. So we have Starseeds chat. I got High Priestess chat. I got Jones chat. And I got all of the donations because I wrote this program. I wrote it with my own 2 hands. November is next, I think. Yes. Jamal's next step towards May. We did Samantha. Now it's time for November. All right. So now that you all see the organization, you know that is the most powerful application. If you want to use that application, by the way, it's free. I wrote it and I put the source code down there. I know if you've been bad or good. I know if you're good or bad. I know when you've been awake. No, what is it? I know when you've been sleeping, when you've been awake. What kind of creepy old man knows when the little kids have been sleeping and awake? I'm just saying. I'm putting that out there. I'm putting it out there for everybody to think about next Christmas. Okay. November is next. Jamal's next step towards me in love. The Knight of Wands, they will be making a next step. Page of Cups reversed. I think they're done playing at this point. They are done playing. They are done with the fun stuff. They are ready to sort of move in, get the big things going. The Two of Wands, the separation has been removed. The Six of Pentacles, the imbalance, the things sort of, being back and forth, the things not being on target have been removed. We've removed all of the bad cards, it seems, and opened ourselves up for love, opened ourselves up for something good. And I like it. I like it because that Knight of Wands is they are coming full force. They are coming in there with the fire in their heart, in their passion, maybe in their groin. And the Page of Cups being reversed says they're not playing no more. They're ready to get the emotions, ready to put it out on the table and make it happen. And they're really to take the risk too. They're willing to climb the mountain that should not be climbed, that cannot be climbed, that never has been climbed. They're ready to get it going. So I'm just saying, next steps are just going forth full steam ahead. And Lena, speaking of full steam ahead, I promised that you were there. I showed you were 2 away. I'm facing so many issues with this damn project. Should I give up, keep moving on? Why is it we're going to do everything by the book? Why is the project not going well? What is going on with the project? We need to know. And for this, we need to get the good stuff with the Mons Tarot. The Mons Tarot, I like it. It is cartoony, but it is amazing. And I mean, we can use the Cosmo Beings. We can use the Cosmo Beings too. If you like the fact that I spent 2.5 weeks writing that program and then I gave it to y'all for free. I gave it to you for free. Link in the description. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Who else in the tarot world wrote that for you? I want you to stop and think about that. Who else in the tarot world writes applications for all of you for free? Who? I want to name somebody because I can't think of squat. So if you like that, if you appreciate all my effort and all that other stuff, it actually took me about 4 hours, not 2 weekend. But, I'm going to say 2.5 weeks so I can make it, like I work really hard on it. I've been programming for 30 years, so that took about 4 hours. So, but anyway, all right. I should admit stuff like that. I should say, okay, it took 2.5 weeks. I'm going to fess up. It took 2.5 weeks, no lie. Anyway, facing a lot of crap at work. Should I give up? Could I keep moving on? Magician, 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Do not give up. I think do not give up is the mainstay of this reading. You have the Magician that is don't give up. That is having opportunities with here. You have done it by the book. The problems are there. Life is not fair. Push through it. Have a nice day. That's the reading. That's the reading. The Magician says you damn well can push through it. You have the capability. You have the things going on. You have the knowledge. You have the know-how. You have the skills to push through it, right? Not everything goes smooth. If you wanted it to go smooth, I'm sorry. Not everything it happens like that. Magician says I can push through it. 2 of Wands is dominion. You need to exercise control over your dominion. You need to get the globe, look into it, figure out what the problem is, and get the problems fixed before they come up. Because this is your project, this is your passion, this is what you are assigned, this is what you need to be doing. And the 4 of Wands said this is your home. You're going to have a happy celebration when it's done. Death, what can I change to make it easier? What can I change to make it easier? Right? Lena, you appear to be new to the stream. I started out this stream, one night I had 65 donations, Lena. That's pretty common for the stream, actually. And I had to do it manually where I was writing people's names down. Okay. What did I do to solve the problem? Because I could have said, Lena, there's a lot of issues with this stream. 65 readings is too much. It scrolls off. I don't know. It takes forever to write all this shit. I wrote a program to make it better. Working smarter, not harder. I hate to keep saying that tonight, but this is something the death card into the Magician says. What can you change to make it easier on you? I, instead of writing it down, made an app. What can you do to make things easier on this project? Look at the problems, find the root cause, use a little bit of lean agile up in there and make it happen because you're going to have to push through. Do not give up. You don't look like a giving up kind of person. You don't look like a giving up kind of person to me. I don't think Lena seems like a giving up kind of person. Nobody gives up, especially not Julie, who is next. Julie, how does the interview go tomorrow? We've got a lot of good interviews out of this place. This is the good interview stream. We have a lot of great interviews up in here. So this deck is going to give us the technology that we need to get through and to see your interviews and how they go, how they feel, how they are working. Interview tomorrow. It's going to go fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. If the interview goes good, getting the job is going to be kind of challenging. I mean, bottom line, right? The Two of Cups, they love you. They love you. They adore you. This is something they're excited to see you. They've looked across your thing. They've handed your resume around. They like it. They want to meet you. They want to see what's happening. They want to meet the real Julie Moore. Two of Cups, as you go in, you make a nice connection. The Page of Wands, though, it feels like you're lacking a little bit in experience. If you can fake it until you make it, I would say do that. Lady Vegas, welcome to the stream. I missed you as well. Three of Swords and the Hermit. You're on your own here. You really are. You have to prove that you're in for the job. You have to go in there and prove yourself for this particular job. Now, Page of Wands, what can you do to prove that you are the magician rather than the Page of Wands? What can you do to prove that you have the skills, the abilities to make this happen, to make this there? You're going to have to not only answer the questions correctly, but you're going to have to sort of impress them that you know what the hell you're doing. That is the mainstay here. The better likelihood of getting a job is to show them you know what the hell you're doing. I think that is the huge part of the interview that's going to make you or break you there. Overall, they like you immediately. So do I pass the online class? Of course you do. Julie, you're like the smartest person in chat. Julie, of course you passed the online. I guess we have to read it anyway. We got to read it anyway because Julie paid, but I think you're going to pass it with flying colors. 10 of Pentacles, Jesus, 10 of Wands, and an 8 of Swords. I think it's going to be passed with flying colors. Not going to be a problem at all. 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family, getting the result that we want, getting fixed in a home that we like to be in, getting on that place that we enjoy. 10 of Pentacles says yes, yes, and yes. 10 of Wands, it's a pain in the ass. The class is a pain in the ass. It's disjointed. It's not good. The material is way out there. It's more confusing than some of these world-building comic books. 10 of Wands just said it's a pain in the ass to get through, bottom line. 8 of Swords, right? Make sure that you're putting in an extra effort to make notes because I think some of your notes are going to be better than some of the class material, quite frankly. So there you go. There you go. I think it's important to do that and make it happen. You are indeed going to get it. You're indeed. See with the job, you get the indeed. Okay, hopefully somebody got that. Oh, yeah, Lachey is next. I know Lachey got that. She is intelligent as well. Why do I keep having dreams about this damn Scorpio? Lachey, you are hooked on that Scorpio like hooked on phonics. Let's find out if the Scorpio loves you, if the Scorpio likes you. We're going to break open the Victorian Romantic Tarot for this one. Victorian Romantic Tarot happens. It makes it. It is where we need to be tonight. Because everybody loves this deck. I think probably, well, maybe one person doesn't like the deck, but most people like the deck. Why do you keep having these dreams about the Scorpio? Well, KD was right. I need a Scorpio emote. The 7 of Pentacles. Oh, my. It was like the one that got away. It bothers you, don't it? It bothers you. It was the one that got away. It was the one. It's a big what if question for you. It is, ain't it? It's a big what if question for Lachey. It's the one that got away. It's the one that got away, and that's the big piece here, the 7 of Pentacles. I planted all this shit. I did all of this stuff. I did the work. I made it. I did everything that I could, and it still didn't work out. 8 of Cups is just abandoned. It feels like they're just not there. They're not where I need them to be. They're not okay. They just did. They took the dog, and they left. The dog's looking back at me all sad like, Lachey, don't leave. Lachey, don't leave. But the 3 of Wands, I would keep looking. Keep your hopes up because the Ace of Pentacles says you will have another opportunity eventually. So just hang on there. Be patient. Be prevalent and be persistent with that. That's kind of the theme tonight, ain't it? Be persistent, right? Lena, be persistent. Push through. We had another reading 50 readings ago. Be persistent and push through. I'm dizzy. I have so many readings. All right, Lachey also wants to know, does the Scorpio miss me? The one that escaped, the one that got away. the fish that you had hooked, and they wiggled out of it and swam away, never to be seen again. You have been missing that fish. This is, I'm just saying, it's not a Pisces, hashtag not a Pisces. It's not a Pisces. It's not. But the fish that got away, do they miss me? Absolutely. You have the star. Ooh, so powerful, so prevalent, so prominent here. You have the star, the 7 of Wands. I'm a bit defensive at first, but 6 of Cups, that connection that we had. 7 of Cups, so many things that we need to say, so many things that are left unsaid. The star. We're meant to be. In a lot of ways, we were meant to be, but just not at the moment, Take a little break, take a little breather, a little bit of a breather. That would be great right now. But that is it. That is it. Mary Poppins. There you go. My mom loves Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. She's like Mary Poppins and Wizard of Oz. Oh man, who was it that hasn't seen Wizard of Oz? No, they haven't seen. Anyway, tonight is. I don't have time for T.O. story night. It's just no time. There's no time for T.O. story night. Tomorrow, maybe some more time. But let's get into the newer decks. So not all the new, hashtag not all new decks, but the newer decks right there. Let's go. I don't even have time to show you what the deck is. We're running up on 2 hours. We're on an hour and a half. We're going to come up on 2 hours to end the stream. And the way it is. Anyway, the next reading is going to be Juicy Peach. It is going to be Juicy Peach. And we are going to finally come to the best readings of the night. What did my guru think of me when we met last weekend? By the way, if you don't know who Juicy Peach is, then you haven't watched the stream for very long. Juicy Peach originally was trying to seduce somebody at their work, and they got the person to sniff their hair. And it was quite funny indeed. We got the person to sniff their hair, but it didn't work out. So now they tried to seduce a monk. And they did some fancy dancing on YouTube and Instagram or something like that. And they wanted to know if the monk has been watching them. And the monk was indeed watching them a little bit. And so I don't know how the monk's seduction went. And now it's the guru. So now it is the guru. So what does my guru think of me when we met last weekend? The 2 of Cups. Need I say more with the 2 of Cups? Need I say more right here? This is a beautiful connection. It was juicy indeed. The water was flowing. The juice was flowing. We have a beautiful 2 of Cups connection, and we have to stay protected in the cups. But that is very important right there. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. We planted some seeds. We may have planted some seeds. We may have planted some seeds in the reed, but there was an opening that occurred apparently, and some seeds were put around the opening. So I mean, it looks good. It looked good. Hierophant. I think things are getting serious indeed. Things are looking good. They liked it. As well. They loved it. And this is something where they want, they're all about seeing it again. They're all about seeing it night. And that is where it is at. And the 10 of Wands. It is all about the sticks, the wands, and carrying this to term, because it feels like that this is going to be a little bit of a little bit of a pain in the butt to keep it going, to keep the guru there, to keep the guru sniffing your hair. The 10 of Wands, it is a little bit of an encumbered situation to get this moving as well as it had. But hey, if the juices were flowing and the seeds were at least spread around the hole, then everything worked out nicely. The Hierophant, everything worked out nicely. I mean, the Hierophant, maybe some missionary. I mean, I don't know. My hair is waist length. Okay, I guess you could sniff it from across the room. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, Juicy Peach, am I going to get initiation soon? It sounds like you already got initiation last weekend. I'm just saying, from the reading, it sounds like the initiation occurred last weekend. But let's look at the tarot cards and find out if we can get on our knees for the initiation procedure and find out if that's going to be quite plausible, quite possible indeed. The Tower, the initiation is going to be something that is going to be a little bit hectic indeed. Nine of Pentacles and Strength. I think you do get the initiation. Strength being the last card. Strength being the last card is very prevalent, very common, very, very good here. Six of Pentacles says you are given more seeds, right? Fairy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Fairy, we are ending soon. I'll get your reading tomorrow. Let me know what your reading is. I also owe you a private reading, which I will do tomorrow as well. Fairy, thank you for being a Patreon subscriber as well. Fairy is going all out. Fairy's going all in. Fairy, thank you so much for your very generous donations. Anyway, but I'll get you reading tomorrow, and we'll get your private reading tomorrow as well. Six of Pentacles says you are given the initiation procedure. You are. They're throwing things at you. Throwing things at you. That is good indeed. And the Nine of Pentacles, you are offered the position. You are offered the initiation. It goes well. Strength says you recover from it. You get good. And everything is going to be A-OK. So we're going with a thumbs up for the initiation. And I think it's looking good. Chartrellis, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you, Chartrellis. All right. Well, we had our first troll for the night. Ooh, did they do well? Did they do well? Let's see. Did they do well? No, they didn't. Wow. They completely got owned. And they completely got owned in like 1 second. All right, Love Apples reading is up next. Love Apples, I have no clue what you want to know. Let's see. Okay, what will it be like if I switch to traveling nurse? Traveling nurse. I think that's valid. I think that is very valid indeed. That is not a bad idea. Like, initially, my intuition says that is an excellent idea. Okay, Love Apples, let me tell you why. Somebody here, somebody that I know, well, I don't know, somebody that my girlfriend knows needs care, and they haven't been able to get care. And so, because we live in a remote town. So basically, it's impossible to find anybody to care. So the mobile nursing is going to be more prevalent, now than it ever was, because they can't get staff to do anything, or they can't get any staff because it is minimum wage and the cost of gas is way high, et cetera, et cetera. So intuitively, it sounds fantastic. Now, let's look at it realistically. Seven of Swords says it's a great idea too. I mean, it really does, right? Seven of Swords is grabbing things and carrying it around. Carrying it around sharp objects, in other words, needles, medical equipment, supplies. Seven of Swords is moving with sharp objects in our hands. It talks about mobile nursing indeed. Seven of Cups, it feels like you have more opportunities. In other words, I can pick my opportunities out of a bunch of people that are demanding for it. I can pick my opportunity. So here's what I'm saying. So here's a map of your city, right? Here's your home. So you can go and pick this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So you can basically make a round and then come back home and basically have like this optimized, no rush hour traffic, no freeway kind of thing, to where you just go around, or you go in a particular pattern and then you come back home, and you can make it the way that you need, because I think the demand is going to be so high. Obviously, this is a tarot reading. Don't do your career based upon a fat man reading cards on the internet. But the Seven of Cups has the opportunities, the emotional opportunities are there, and the pattern. is there too. Judgment says the new opportunity, the rebirth, the reincarnation will be successful, will be dynamic, and it'll be amazing for you overall. I like it. I like it. Let's get the party balloons for that one. That is good. That is good. That is good. Plus, again, I know somebody that needs nursing care, and they can't get anybody because ain't nobody going to drive that way. So basically, yeah. And they called the company, and the company was like, we can't find anybody that's willing to work to do this. So yeah, having home care is very difficult to get nowadays because of gas, because of inflation, and the fact that nobody wants to get paid minimum wage. So they're willing to upscale the pay in order to get better care. So again, just the story. I know I'm repeating the story over and over, but that's what I do. I do repeat myself quite a bit. Fairy, thank you for your donation and all of that good stuff. Fairy is a very generous donator. Fairy, I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's see, MB, how'd my interview go today? Two of Swords, Death, Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. They're going to hire you. Yes, they're going to pick you up and they're going to hire you. Queen of Pentacles is I'm going to hire you kind of card. Six of Cups is a beautiful meeting between two emotions, beautiful meeting, an exchange, a gift between people that know each other. And the Death card is the opportunity that you're waiting for, the change, the thing that you need. The new job is going to be there. So that is a miraculous, amazing, and beautiful thumbs up for you for getting the job. I think it went spectacular. You really can't go wrong with a Queen of Pentacles at the end. This basically means that the hiring manager has already been contacted. So the person that hires has already been contacted and they said, pick you up. Patricia is over here and we got H-Town Gil and we are out of here. Patricia, I told you I did not forget about you. I showed you my fancy little program and all that good stuff, and you get the nice deck tonight. Effie is still bothered by people touching their hair. Oh my. Anyway, what is going on with the nursing application? A lot of nurses in chat. I mean, I got a sore on my foot. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Will I be accepted in nursing? Start fall sooner. I have been waiting. What's going on with the app? The Moon, the World, the Fool, and a Four of Swords. It's going to be a while to get your app processed. They're behind. I'll be honest with you. They're behind, is what I'm saying. They're behind. Four of Swords is I'm a behind kind of card. I'm delayed. I'm behind. I don't have the opportunities that I need. It seems that they got a lot of apps. They're going through them. It's going to take a while to go through it. The Fool 2.0, they are pursuing it. They are going through it. The World is like, the hell's going on with all of this? Because the Moon, there are emotions wrapped up here. Okay? It's going to take a while to get this done. Can you start by May? No. You're going to start in the fall. Okay? The Moon, it is a time limit, or it is a timer there. The World, it is sort of the world revolving, the world going around the Moon. You have two things rotating. It's going to take a little bit of time. Combine it with a Four of Swords. You're looking at a couple of months. You will be in there in the fall. You will be there good. It's just a matter of they're bombed. They're literally bombed. That is what's going on right now. Okay? Patricia. It's easy. Simple reading. I need behind the readings. I need some behind the readings on that one because I have a lot to say about that, but I am losing my voice. So let's not do that. What is coming for me to love in the next 2 weeks? H-Town Gil. What kind of miraculous things can you get in love? What kind of beautiful things can you get in love from there? Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Lovers. Damn. Yet normally, I kind of get a little bit of a chuckle when somebody says, I need a love reading for the next day. I need a love reading for the next 2 days or whatever, right? I got some Sprite in a cup. They were out of the individual Sprites. I had to buy the big Sprite. Okay. The Lovers is an important card. You're going to have an exciting 2 weeks. You have a Three of Cups, opportunity coming, going out with friends, meeting new people. You have a Queen of Pentacles, more of a get out of your home. kind of thing. You are looking at love being pretty solid, pretty dynamic, and pretty fun in the next 2 weeks. So you're looking at love. If you're looking for somebody new, the Lover says you're going to find somebody very, very nice that may have a beak. You're going to find in feathers, but you're going to find somebody very, very nice. 3 of Cups, you meet them through friends. Okay? I think that is where it's at, and that is what is going on. And that is it for me. My God, y'all have been amazing, generous, and spectacular tonight. This is just one of the best nights I've ever had. Thank you all for being here. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow.